Okay, folks, good morning. We're back at the parking lot here at just up from Palmerton, Pennsylvania, and this is John. Met him earlier this morning, and he came back, picked us up at the restaurant, and shuttled us all four back to the trail. There's Ghost Hiker, Napala, and Sparky, and then you know who's behind this crazy phone is Crazy Tree. And so we appreciate it, John.
Got it, guys.
You're awesome. Trail angel, and it's folks like you that makes this trail worth hiking. See you up the trail. Okay, everybody, we came from way down there and worked our way around this rock ledge and came up through here and climbed to this point. We got Ghost Hiker on the top, and the pilot's headed that way, and that's where I gotta go. Okay, I'm continuing my way. That's Ghost Hiker on the top, and the pilot's going up right there. Continuing my way up these rocks. This is the Appalachian Trail, folks. Beautiful day.
Where'd these rocks come from? Where'd the marker go?
I see it right here to your right. It's on the rock face. You're headed in the right direction. Okay, everybody, I'm at mile 1,260 north of Palmerton, Pennsylvania, and just met up with this guy and his dog here going southbound. I'm headed northbound, and just, man, it's the first opportunity I've had to get a video this morning. And so, do you get out and do you have a trail name?
No.
Don't have a trail name? Do you get
No.
out on these day hikes much?
Not that much. This is the first time actually he's been out on a hiking trail.
Yeah.
So.
So what's your name?
My name's Matt.
Matt, and your dog's name?
Albus.
Elvis.
Albus.
Albus.
Like after Harry Potter.
Okay.
Albus Dumbledore.
Yeah. And he looks like he's enjoying it.
He is. He's loving it. So. He loves being outside, and he loves car rides. So he loved the hour-and-a-half car ride to get up.
Oh, so y'all drove an hour and a half to get here.
Yep.
Now I got a question. I just come up over some crazy rock edges coming up through there, coming up from the parking lot down there. Are y'all going down that?
We're not going to go that far. We're just going to go to the edge and come back down.
Yeah. Because I would think that would be tough on the dog to do that.
Yeah. Since it's the first hike, I don't want to take on too much rock.
Well, what do you like most about getting out here on the trails?
I mean, I used to do this all the time in Boy Scouts, so I just love being outside in nature, taking pictures.
Yeah, how about that?
So.
All right, man. Well, thank you. Hope to see you out on the trail.
No problem. Thanks.
Okay, everybody, I'm at mile 1,261. Just rolled in here to this little shade, and after coming through I call that the mini desert I just came through. It reminds me of a desert scene, so it's hot. I had to put my cap on and shave my face a little bit, but this couple sitting here ready to be on my YouTube video. And let's start with you. What's your trail name?
Pollen Moon. Pollen Moon.
Pollen Moon.
Yeah.
And how did you get that trail name?
So we're actually getting married in September, and so this is our pre-honeymoon, and what comes before honey? Pollen.
Okay, how about that now, folks? I'm gonna give y'all a pre-congratulations. Are you going northbound?
We are.
Okay. Well, maybe. So in September, when are you planning on summiting Katahdin?
Hopefully in August.
Yeah, sometime in August.
Well, y'all may beat me then, because I'm looking for the first week of September. But I'm gonna give you a pre-congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, what's your trail name?
Pigpen.
Pigpen?
Yeah.
How did you get that?
I really don't like being dirty, and so on the trail I knew I wasn't going to be able to avoid it, so I'm just embracing it.
Okay.
All right, I guess that works.
I think that's what I'm doing as well, but
Yeah.
well, I'm like you. I like to get clean, man.
Yeah, that's my favorite part.
And then hike out. I've been on the trail maybe, what, 3 hours so far this morning, and I feel like I didn't even take a shower.
Yeah.
So I don't smell like it either. But anyway, what are y'all, so y'all are doing northbound hike, and are you start midway?
Yep, we start in Harper's Ferry.
And you're going to go back and do a flip, or what you going to do?
We're just flopping right now, and then the plan is to do the flip in 30 years.
30 years?
When we're empty nesters.
Oh my gosh. Well, listen, what do y'all like most about being out on the trail so far?
I'd say being away from everything. Just having a reset button.
I like seeing animals. It's my favorite part.
What's your favorite animal so far?
We've seen a lot of snakes, which I like a lot. Those are pretty fun to see.
Rattlers?
No, we haven't seen any rattlers yet.
Okay.
In our 17
They've
days.
told me this is the area for them.
I know.
I'm keeping my eyes out.
We saw a snake eating a frog, and that was pretty cool.
All right. Did you get a picture of it?
Axel here did.
Okay.
We did
You
not.
can shoot me any pictures, and I'll put them on my YouTube if you want me to.
All right, sounds good.
All right. Thank y'all. Hope to see you up the trail. Okay, everybody, this guy's sitting here by this little fire pit, and I want to get some info on him. What's your trail name?
Axel.
Axel, and how'd you get that?
It's my middle name, and every other permutation of my first middle last name I've been called. I was Kurtz in high school, it's my last name. I was Daxel for David Axel in law school. This is the one thing I haven't done yet, so it's nice to blaze a new trail. Okay, so you're doing the Appalachian Trail. Are you doing the entire trail? I am. Year? I started in Harper's Ferry about 15, 16 days ago. I'm going up to Katahdin. I'm from Maine, so I'm heading home, and then I'm gonna flop. Okay. So what do you think? You'll wind up coming into Georgia maybe when the leaves are falling? I'm guessing probably October, November if I'm lucky. Okay, cool, man. Maybe I'll see you down there. I'm not but about an hour from Springer. That would be great. Where I live. That'd be wonderful. But what do you like most about being out here so far? It's the people. I was expecting it was going to be great for all sorts of reasons. I wasn't planning on the wonderful people, I guess. It's great, isn't it? Yeah, I absolutely love it, man. Great. And just like yourself, I mean, we were sitting here, aching feet, cooling our feet, drinking water, and you pulled up and we're talking. And you know, we're 2 miles away from an old abandoned mine that's full of poison, and here we are meeting people. This is great. And hey, I'm on the trail 1,200 and something miles so far right here, and that I can't even tell you how many people I've met like that. I feel like everybody's my family out here. Every time I meet somebody, it's a new member of my family, and then I meet them further up the trail, and it's like a family reunion. So it's great, and man, I thank you and hope to see you up the trail. Thank you. Okay, everybody, I'm at mile 1,263, and I just met up with this guy here. He's out biking today,
and just got an opportunity to get a biker on video today. So where are you from?
From Philadelphia.
Philadelphia. And how many miles do you bike a day?
Oh, usually 40 or 50, sometimes up to 100.
Wow. So 40 or 50 miles a day up to 100. That's pretty awesome. Do you do any big events with a group or anything?
Well, I went cross country with my son. And in a couple of weeks I'm going to do something called Bike Virginia. That's got about 1,000 or 2,000 people.
Yeah, and that's a 150-mile ride?
That's about 500. It'll be in the Shenandoah Mountains.
Oh, really?
Shenandoah Valley, I should say. Yeah. It's not as hard as hiking the Appalachian Trail, though.
Well, but you love it, right?
I do.
So you love that just as good as I love this.
Everything on a bike is good, all the time.
Yeah. And what's been the most awesome thing you've seen cross the road in front of you?
Oh, I guess a bear cub that stopped to stare me down, and then I got out of there before Mama made a run for me.
Yeah. Yeah. Is the traffic, I know I used to ride myself, and really the traffic is your main concern, but are they pretty good about, giving you the right of way?
It varies from place to place. Mostly it's very, very good.
Yeah.
But there are some places where people can be pretty rude. They just don't think we belong on the road.
They just don't know any better, do they?
Well, they think we shouldn't be there.
Yeah. Well, hey, I appreciate you taking the time to do a little video with me, and hope to see
good
you
luck
at the
with the
trail.
rest of your hike.
Thank you.
I admire it.
Thank you. Okay, good morning everybody. It's a little bit later in the day than I wanted to be walking. Just now getting started. It's about 9:30. Been raining this morning. Started raining just about daylight this morning, and rained for several hours, and so everybody just hung around there at the shelter. We stayed at Leroy Smith's shelter last night. There was 6 of us there. Everybody just kind of stayed around there waiting on the rain to quit. I was packed and ready. So as soon as I felt like the rain had stopped, I started walking, and timed it just pretty well right, I think, because the sun's already coming out, and moving along right here. So Okay, everybody, we're somewhere between Palmerton and Wind Gap. We're almost to Wind Gap on the Appalachian Trail. Just met up with this guy right here, and we all headed northbound. What's your trail name?
Billy Goat.
And how'd you get that trail name?
I got it up in the Whites. I ran 2 miles in a half hour with my pack on up Mount Madison.
Wow. So what's your dog's name?
This is Springer. I named her Springer because she's got springs for legs.
Okay.
And I guess it works out that we also started at Springer Mountain.
Okay, so y'all started at Springer. When did you start?
Yeah, February 26th.
Okay. And what do you like most about being out on the AT so far?
Everything. I love the views, the solitude, the time to think, just to reflect, and then just meet a lot of cool people out here. Yeah, you can find connections with everybody.
Okay, man. Well, hope to see you up the trail.
Yeah, right on.
Okay, everybody, I got the Wind Gap, and we're standing there at the trail crossing at our parking area at Wind Gap. And this guy came by, saw me standing there, just wheeled in and picked me up, asked me did I need anything. And just awesome. He's brought me into town here at Wind Gap and brought me to a diner. I'm gonna be able to eat and get some ice for my toe that's swelling. So what is your trail name?
I'm homeward bound, class of 93, through hike to 93.
And he did an all northbound hike, folks, in 93, and he's got some awesome stories he's already shared with me from the hike in 93. Tell him what it was like when you started on the trail then.
We started right after the blizzard of 93. There's probably 2 or 3 foot snow drifts, and we hiked for about a month through the snow, and it was pretty awesome down in Tennessee, Georgia area. Real nice country there.
What time of year was it you started?
Started on March 17th and I ended on July 31st.
How about that? Wow, man. Would you do it again?
I want to get out there every year. I get the spring itch every time I see the thru hikers come through. Right now I got goosebumps, so you know, I'd like to be out there as often as I can.
Well, that's great, man. I hope you get to, and if you'll check out the videos, it's going to even make you itch a little more, I think. So thank you for the time, and thank you for the ride to the diner here, and appreciate it, man. You're my trail angel of the day.
Okay, Katahdin's calling.
Yes, sir. See you up the trail. Okay, everybody, I'm in Wind Gap, Pennsylvania, at Wind Gap Diner. Got a ride in here just a little while ago. Went in, had me a hamburger, fries. Awesome place to eat. Really great food here and great service. I would recommend them. This burger I had here was very possibly the best burger on the trail so far. So anybody coming behind me, you better get off and get you a ride into Wind Gap and check out their food. Thank you very much, and see you up the trail. Okay, everybody, I'm at McDonald's at Wind Gap, Pennsylvania, and I came in here this afternoon to charge my phone and get on the Wi-Fi, download pictures and videos. And this young lady here works here at McDonald's, and she's helped me out with the power cord and everything here to be able to charge up. And she's actually told me that in talking to her, they're planning on, her and her father maybe planning on hiking the Appalachian Trail soon. So you are, what's your name, and are you from Wind Gap?
I'm Faith. I'm from Bangor.
And so have y'all been out and hiked the trail any before?
No, not any Appalachian trails or anything.
Okay.
Just like Jacobsburg and hiking like parks and stuff.
Yeah. And so what about your father? Is he?
Nope, just hiking. Yeah, we were planning going for like 2 weeks or so.
So this year?
Probably.
Oh, that's
like
awesome.
August.
Yeah, so what section do you plan to do, maybe?
I don't know, just around here.
Okay. It's really rocky. I don't know if you knew that or not. It's beating our feet, so I mean, I'm so that's really why I'm staying overnight here. I got a toe issue. I got one that's swelling, won't go down, so I got a little problem with the left knee. So anyway, hopefully one night's rest to get me back on and going. So anyway, but well, that's cool. I hope you check out the videos, and I'll see you out on the trail.
Yeah.
Good morning, everybody. On the trail again, headed northbound. I'm leaving Wind Gap, Pennsylvania. Stayed overnight there. When I got into town yesterday, I had a foot that was giving me trouble. My right foot, the small toe on it, keeps swelling. I do feel it this morning already again, so I don't know what it's going to do today. Hopefully I can make it about 15 miles to Delaware Water Gap. I'm going to see how it holds out. But stayed overnight at Wind Gap and ate at the Gap Diner. And if you want a good diner, I'd have to say the Gap Diner is a very good place. Enjoyed it very much. The food was great, and again, the service was excellent. Very clean facility, and hey, they're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So hikers, if you're coming through Pennsylvania, Wind Gap, Pennsylvania, the Gap Diner is the place to stop. Not only that, if you'll ask the owner or the waitresses there, they will actually transport you back to the trail. So very nice folks in there, and couldn't ask for better service, or better food. So there again, the Gap Diner in Wind Gap, Pennsylvania. Thank you, and I'll see you up the trail. Okay, I've been walking on these rocks for several miles. It just goes like this for miles. I've heard that it goes like this for about 8 miles, but I don't know for sure yet. I know I've been at least 3 miles on it, and this is what we got. I mean, it's just rocks and rocks and rocks. We're in Pennsylvania, folks. I'm getting toward the northern end of Pennsylvania, but still in the rocks. And I can absolutely tell you, Pennsylvania is rocky. Now, it hadn't all been bad. A lot of it's good. In some places you can actually move through the rocks fairly quickly, but some places like these just wears your feet down, beats the bottoms of your feet up, puts strains on your knees, pretty much everything. So it is what it is. We're moving through it. And we're making the best of it. Okay, everybody, I'm about 4 miles north of Wind Gap. Been back on the trail a couple hours already this morning and just met up with these guys and their dog here. And it's a father and son team, and I always like to get those on here on the videos. And so I'm gonna start on the left here. What's your trail name?
All right, I'm Big Toe.
Big Toe. And how'd you get that trail name?
Well, I got big toes.
Okay. And you got a trail name?
I went by Spring Doctor this hike.
Spring Doctor?
Spring Doctor. I used to work in a factory that made springs.
Okay.
And I'd be studying for a test for med school.
Yeah.
And they called me Dr. Spring there. So.
Okay. So Spring Doctor. And what about your dog?
Yeah,
what's your dog's name?
It's McLovin.
McLovin?
Yeah.
It's his first time on the trail.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about that? Well, how does he like it so far?
He likes it.
He looks like he likes it.
He's a hiker.
And he keeps the bears and the critters off of you?
We probably keep him off him.
Yeah.
But he's sleeping in a tent with me. I got a little one-man tent, so it's real cozy.
Well, now do y'all get out on the Appalachian Trail much?
Yes, so I have about a third done section hiking. Okay. So some years I get a lot of hundreds of miles in, some years not so much. And he's got probably
about 600 miles.
600 miles, yeah.
Yeah. How about that? Yeah. So have you done the southern ends yet?
No. So with this section, we're just doing a short section to shake down the dog and some gear, going from Wind Gap to Delaware Water Gap, and then I'll be done the whole middle, and then I have from Massachusetts north and from mid-Pennsylvania south still.
Okay. Well, that's awesome, man. I'm from Georgia, and the South's beautiful.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, we're looking forward to that.
But, hey, man, what do y'all like most about being out on the trail?
For me, I said last night, it's just simplicity. It's getting away from the computer, getting away from phones, and indoors, and just being out here, eating, hiking, and having a great time.
How about you?
And no one's going to bother you unless you want them to.
Yeah. All right, y'all, thank you, and I hope to see you up the trail.
All right, Crazy Tree. Thank you.
All right, folks. You see what I see right here? Right there. Huge snake. You see that? I don't know which way his head's going. I see which way he's going. I'm going this way. Looks like a black snake. Best I can tell. He's going up under that big old rock right there, and he's a big one. Now I'm gonna tell you, he is a huge son of a gun. Big old black snake. I'd get his head on there if I could. But he's way up under that rock right there. Must be his home right there. All right, I'm moving on. Okay, everybody, I'm at mile 1,285. and just got a little view right here, a little view in the background. And these young folks were sitting here, got talking to them, and they wanted to be on the YouTube video. So pretty awesome. I'm glad to get everybody I can on here. They're out here just for the day, just checking out the view and enjoying the day like it is. And it's beautiful weather today. It's a good day to be out here. And so I've already asked them. They don't have trail names. Are y'all from this general area, or where you from?
Yeah.
And you in school? What you doing? I mean, where you at? You in college? Or?
Yeah, we're all in college.
Yeah. Okay. So, are you actually from this area, and did you just come here for college?
From this area.
Okay.
This area.
Okay. Yeah. And do you get out on the trails much?
When we can.
Yeah, a bunch of different trails in the area.
Yeah. And what do you think about these Pennsylvania rocks?
There's a lot of them.
Yeah, there are.
For sure.
I've been in them for days, and I'm ready to be done with them.
I don't blame you.
Do any of you think about maybe doing an overnight hike?
Maybe one
Maybe.
day.
Yeah,
One day.
we could do it.
Okay. Well, check out these videos, and it'll get you pumped up for that. All right. Well, thank you, and hope to see you out on the trail.
Bye.
Okay, folks, just headed northbound again, and just run into these three folks here, and I guess it's daughters and father?
Daughters and father.
How about this, folks? I'm running into these father and son teams and daughter and father teams, and I'm loving this today. It's a family day, I guess. So I'm going to just ask you, do y'all have trail names?
No.
Not yet.
You know, my name's Crazy Tree, so if you stay out here long, a lot of times you'll get a trail name. So do y'all get out very often on the trail?
Not as often as we'd like. It's
Yeah.
been a year since we were out.
Oh, really?
We did the West Rim Trail. Emily and I did the West Rim Trail last year in the Pennsylvania Grand Canyon.
Yeah. So y'all are from Pennsylvania?
We
Yep.
are.
And do you, what do you like most about getting out on the Appalachian Trail?
I'm really into geology and environmental science, so it's very cool seeing rock formations, things like that.
Mm-hmm. How about you?
I like seeing the animals.
Okay.
And I like spending time with my family.
Amen. So I love it. Those are all great answers. And thank y'all, and hope to see you up the trail.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Okay, folks, just headed northbound here, and run into this guy right here and got to chatting with him a little bit. And he's got an awesome story right here. He's doing been doing sectioning on the AT. How many years you been doing that?
We've been doing it for 5 years.
5 years, and he's got 1,300 miles covered. And what's your trail name?
Early Bird.
How'd you get that trail name?
The guy that I hike with, I usually up around 4:30, 4:45. And what would happen is I'd usually get out about 6 o'clock, 6:30 in the morning, and I'd wake him up as I leave, and then he would catch me later on the trail.
Okay. And what's his trail name?
Torch.
Torch, okay.
Yeah.
If I meet him coming this way, I'm gonna act like I know him. And so, what do you like most about getting out on the Appalachian Trail?
I just like being out in the wilderness. I like the exercise, I like the freedom, I like the people that I meet. I mean, I meet people from all over the world, and it's neat experience.
Yes, it is.
Learn about them.
All right, man, and when do you think, how many more years do you think it'll take you to finish the Katahdin?
Well, actually next year we're going up to Maine and hike Maine, and so we'll actually get to Katahdin next year, but I'm guessing probably about 4 more years.
Yeah, how about that? That's awesome. Glad to hear that, and hope to see you up the trail.
All right.
Okay, everybody. I run into this guy right here. He's friends with the one I just interviewed, and I'm gonna let him tell you what his trail name is.
Yeah, my trail name is Torch because I like to build campfires in the evenings.
Okay, and just tell him your story, man. How you've hiked these miles you've done, and and what you've almost accomplished.
So at this point, we're finishing up our section hike. We started at Harper's Ferry back on May 15th, and we're finishing up here our last length from Water Gap,
Delaware
Water Gap, and here to Wind Gap, and then that wraps up our 280, almost 290 mile section hike to add to the other sections to complete us to this point from Springer Mountain, Georgia, all the way up here to the New Jersey line.
Yeah. So almost 1,300 miles.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's absolutely awesome, folks, because if nothing happens tomorrow, I'm going to cross 1,300 miles.
There we go.
And so
Congratulations.
I'm going to be celebrating tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I know this guy is too after today. Now, I want to ask you something. What do you like most about the Appalachian Trail?
I like the renewal. After I teach at a college, and kind of pretty busy, pretty stressful sometimes, and I get out here and I just let things slide off, and I just enjoy the green tunnel, and just kind of almost meditate as I hike, and just think things get better.
And what do you think about the Pennsylvania rocks?
Oh boy, yeah, that's a sore spot, literally.
Well,
took a few spills, and but managed to stay upright enough to finish, and it's Pennsylvania is a beautiful state, but the rocky trail, I'm to some degree will not miss those rocks.
What I'm thinking is if they keep adding them like they're doing every year, then it's going to get easier and easier for the people behind me.
There we go.
All right, thank you, and I hope to see you up the trail.
Very good. Good one. Have a
Okay, everybody, I'm at mile 1,259, and just run into this guy right here. He's headed southbound today, and you said you was out on just a day hike or section hike?
Section hike. I started yesterday up near Crater Lake in Delaware Water Gap, and section hiking south a little bit into Pennsylvania. Want to finish up on Wednesday.
So is this adding to the sections you've done, or is this first time out, or what?
This is adding to the sections I've done, and this will finish Pennsylvania for me. I've already finished Maryland and most of Northern Virginia.
Okay.
So just
you trying to tackle it like that and do the whole trail?
That's the goal. Do it before my son graduates from high school, because he wants to do the whole trail with me.
All right. How long is that going to be from now?
He's 11, so we got about 7 more years. Yeah, so I got 7 more years to finish all my section hiking before I do a through hike.
How about that now?
Yeah.
And he's gonna be able to see his daddy on YouTube right here. How
awesome.
about that now? What's your trail name?
Trail name is Small Oak.
And how'd you get that name?
Because my last name is Dubek, which in the Czech Republic means small oak.
Okay. Well, how about that now? And what do you like most about being out on the trail?
I just like being in nature and meeting awesome people like Crazy Tree, and just the sights, the sounds, the smells, and the camaraderie.
What does your young son like about it?
He likes the food. He can't wait to do the ice cream half-gallon challenge.
Yep. How about that? All right, man. Well, thank you, and hope to see you out on the trail.
All right.
Okay, everybody. I'm within about a couple miles, I think, of Delaware Water Gap, and just met this guy. Been standing here talking to him a little bit. He's going southbound to meet up with a friend that's hiking. I guess hiking through.
Yeah.
So he came from Georgia.
No, yep. He started in Georgia. He's doing an oboe.
How about that? So he didn't remember his trail name, but we're gonna maybe meet up with him later up the trail. And you don't have a trail name, but where are you from?
I'm from Flanders, New Jersey. My name's Justin Schwartz.
Yeah. And so you've been on the trail how many days now?
Just today. I started today at the Delaware Water Gap. Yeah. And I'm doing a southbound, and then I'm gonna flip-flop back northbound with my buddy.
Yeah. You won't go all the way to Katahdin with him?
No, we're gonna go right back to Delaware Water Gap. Okay. Unfortunately, I couldn't get that much time off. I wish.
He's going on, ain't he? He's going on to Katahdin.
Yep. He's gonna go all the way on.
All right. Well, that's cool. And Well, what do you like? Do you get out very much on the trail?
I haven't in a long time. This is probably my first overnight hike in probably six to 8 years, somewhere around there.
Wow.
So I just, you know, he inspired me. I lost 20 pounds for this, and I'm down 20 pounds in the last few months. So hopefully I'll keep it going and get in shape and
that's awesome.
feel good.
If you stay out here long, you're gonna lose some weight.
Yeah, I bet.
Out here. So what do you like most about getting out here like this?
I just love the nature, man. It's just nice to get out away from all that noise pollution and just reset your mind. You know, you come back, you feel free and clear. So that's all.
All
I like
right,
about
man. Well, I hope you get hooked back up with him, and y'all get back to Delaware Water Gap, and I look forward to seeing him up the trail. You'll have to tell him how to look me up.
I will.
All right, thank you, and see you up the trail.
Thanks, buddy.
Okay, everybody. I'm at mile 1,290, and is that right?
Yep, just about.
And almost to Delaware Water Gap. Just met this guy right here. Been talking to him a little bit, and I just needed to get him on this video. Just awesome to meet up. This is my second trail runner, a ridge runner, I guess they could say, that I've met since I've been on my hike this year, and I wasn't able to get the first guy because the storm was brewing and he was recommending us get off the trail. Didn't take the time to interview him, but this, even though we're in the rain right now, me and this guy here both got the time to do it. So it's awesome that he's gonna do this. He's actually got a trail name because he's hiked. And so what's your trail name?
My trail name is Master Splinter, but my mother calls me Nick. That's what you'll find on the paperwork and all that.
So how'd you get that trail name?
Well, I tried to through hike the trail in 2012. I only made it about 1,300 miles, but the group I was hiking with, they saw me walking around in flip-flops and big old wool socks, made it look like I had Ninja Turtle feet. And they were trying to decide which one of the Ninja Turtles I was. But since I had my dog with me, I was obviously the sensei. I was obviously the master, so Master Splinter it is. Sensei of the Ninja Turtles.
Okay, and so now, folks, he's actually loves the trail so much that he's out here giving back and helping kind of just make sure everything's okay on the trail. I mean, not only do they patrol it, so I guess somewhat, but they out here to help. And if anybody's in trouble or anything like that, these ridge runners are able to help us and appreciate what they do out here. So what do you like most about the ridge runner job?
Well, first of all, it's an excuse to get out here and hike and not have to worry about the bills. Maybe that's reach. That's a great part of it. That's the obvious part about it that I like. But I think really my favorite part are the hikers. It's great having a chance to get out here and talk to all the good people that are out here hiking the trail. Yeah, I like being able to come out here and not worry about my bills and all that. But why do I want to be out here in the first place? It's because of the trail community. And you know, out here I'm trying to make sure everyone's safe. I'm trying to make sure I can take care of the environment and the trail. And again, going back to the people, I can't do that on my own. There's no way in the world that the ridge runners and the volunteers that are in the different hiking clubs can maintain this. But all the hikers that come out here, everyone that's on their way from Georgia to Maine or doing Maine to Georgia or just a section or just a weekend, they're out here picking up trash and helping to clean up for those folks that were confused about that. And seeing them all pull together to take care of the trail and take care of each other, that's really my favorite part.
It's like, and what I tell everybody, and you probably feel the same, it's like one big family out here, really.
Absolutely. Trail family, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I appreciate you taking the time to do this with me, and appreciate everything you're doing out here.
Thank you. My pleasure.
Hope
Enjoy
to
your
see
hike.
you out up the trail.
Sounds good.